Hey YouTube, this is Yobi1 checking in, and it's a little bit dark, but right now I am about to do some grocery shopping in Japan. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of me doing some grocery shopping and maybe give you some tips or just show some things that you might find there. So enjoy. Right now I'm about to do some grocery shopping at my local Seiyu, which is it's really similar to Walmart. It's actually owned by Walmart, so a lot of the things in here, you'll kind of even notice that the money signs look a lot like Walmart. So I'll show you guys a little bit of Japanese grocery shopping. Enjoy. Okay, here's one of the carts that you start off with, and then you're going to need to put one of these baskets inside. And there you go, baskets in, and you guys are ready to hit the store. So because I've been overspending, going out and eating and everything like that for the past month, I'm going to try to do this round of shopping for a week's worth of food for under about 2,500 yen is what I'm going to try to aim for. So I'm going to do that up right now. And one of the reasons that I'm here at nighttime is actually because a lot of things get marked down late at night. So things like meat, like pork or chicken or eggs or milk or something gets marked down, so it's a lot cheaper. So when in doubt, I always eat some bananas, easy and simple and still fairly cheap in Japan. So I'm going to grab one of these packs for 147 yen. Show you guys how much some apples are. That's 97 yen for equal for one apple. So each one is a dollar. So that's pretty expensive right there. But I really could use some fruit, so I might just pick up an apple or two. You can't tell though, these apples are fairly huge. They're pretty ginormous. Now here we have some tofu, 38 cents per pack. So guys, I get a lot of tofu in Japan, and that's actually how I lost a lot of weight in Japan. Was I would just eat a lot of tofu just because it's so inexpensive. You get your protein and it's pretty healthy. Just make some agedashi tofu. Here we have some horenso, which is spinach. So I'm gonna pick up one of these for spinach intake. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I don't get enough vegetables, which is a shame. So 197 yen for some spinach isn't a bad deal. Put that in an omelet in the morning, you're good to go. So you guys know, I did mention that I like to bring my own products, but they do have things that you guys will be familiar with, like Dove, body wash and things like that. So, just because we say that it's not, I recommend bringing your own stuff, doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be able to find something comparable to what you like here. So yeah. Keep your eyes open. Look at the different types of detergent that they have. I used to always get this one for about 285 yen, and it lasted me a while. But yeah, there's lots of different kinds. Make sure that you just notice the difference between those that are rinse, which is like fabric softener, and then with those that are actually soap. So just whip out your Kanji dictionary and double check those for sure. This is a shout out to my sister. They have scent beads in Japan too, so that's pretty cool. And downy fabric softener and things like that. Since I'm not drying my clothes in the dryer and I don't have fabric softener sheets, I might cop one of these downies. You can see the prices here: 578 yen, 555 yen, 500, 495. There's cheaper ones too. But that downy smell, man. You can't just get it. You can't get it anywhere else. That downy One of my staples that I used to eat a lot is I would just always cook some rice and then cook whatever kind of meat and throw it on there. And they have tons of different sauces that you'll see. And so I would get like a yakiniku sauce, I would get like a soy sauce, a steak sauce, a Korean barbecue sauce, some kind of sweet sauce. And I would just put that on the meat and put it on the rice, and that's a meal. But I don't have a rice cooker yet, so I'm going to I guess I'm watching my car. Make sure that when you guys are here and you're buying something, make sure it says salt, cooking salt or something salt, because I was buying, I think it's this guy, no, that's table salt, but I used to buy something and it was actually MSG, so always heads up. So those of you that recognize this brand, you'll notice that Great Value Walmart brand. Here's some olive oil, $3.78. One thing that you gotta recognize is that if you are working near to where you live and you're going to the grocery store, you're probably going to see maybe your students or something. So I just actually bumped into some students while I was grocery shopping. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but actually they'll know what you bought and they might mention it to somebody. So I remember I was buying a beer last time, and it like spread through the school for like a day or two after that. Oh, you'll be since about beer. You'll be since about beer. So it's kind of stupid, but just heads up on that. Welcome to Cup Ramen Heaven. We have a full aisle of cup ramen. You see deals like these, man, you guys gotta jump on them. But since I'm watching what I'm eating, I'm not going to dive in. But one thing you guys will know, Japanese snacks are freaking cheap. So, it's kind of weird that it's so cheap over here. Like a bag of chips, a huge bag of chips. You get one of these giant bags of chips. They're so little. Especially if you're drinking beer, it makes a good snack food, but I'm gonna be careful with what I'm eating. It's also good to try some of the Japanese kinds of snacks. So here we have some Ika dried squid, I'm assuming, and here we have some looks like squid snacks here as well. So a lot of squid snacks, different kinds of snacks, and a lot of the times they just taste like salty and crispy and they're good. So it's cool to try Japanese snacks too. And my must buy for today, I am gonna definitely get this Skippy, $3.98. $3.98 for 462 grams. That's not bad. But yeah, fuck, I need peanut butter. Excuse my language. They have a lot of other things besides peanut butter. They have also like a Japanese peanut butter too. But for me, that tastes really sweet. Here's like some chocolate cream. Here they call it peanuts cream. So those are more of a snack rather than something like American style peanut butter, which would be more salty and savory. So I don't really like the sweet peanut butter. And then they have all these marmalades and jams and whatnot, honey and things like that. But yeah, peanut butter, I'm stoked. They have a lot of super cheap green tea. It's like $1.38 for like these giant jugs of green tea in varying degrees or ocha or whatever, so you guys can try them all. Milk tea as well. And it's fairly cheap right now, $1.55 for the milk tea. It's not bad. Like I mentioned, I haven't been getting enough vegetables, so I'm gonna cop one of these vegetable drinks. So, I know there's a lot of sodium a lot of the times in these vegetable drinks, but right now I'm just gonna compensate for that, and I'm just gonna enjoy this flavored juice of some type of healthy. So one thing I noticed about Seiyu that it beat on the other markets, this meat is $1.47 per pound. So this steak itself is only $4.54. So it's only about $5 for this steak right now. And this is actually from America. You can read the katakana, it says America. So that's pretty cool. Different types of beef. Here we got this chop going out, 127. So this is about $5 worth of meat, or however many grams that is. So it's looking like pretty decent prices on meat. I don't know if it has something to do with the time that I'm here. Sometimes I'll have this like ready to go kind of stir fry thing. So this is a spicy niku. It's like a garlic pork thing. That's only $4.72, so it's pretty cheap. But I typically just go with chicken. This is what I think it is. This is mune niku, so chicken breast. It's only $3.80, and I think there's it's about a kilogram there, so I'm definitely gonna get a pack of these. And they're good for 2 days. So that's 2 days of chicken meat right there. Your bacon, ham, meat, so lots of different kinds of meat to choose from. Prices aren't actually too bad here. They're not too bad for what I'm saying. $2.48 for a pack of bacon. So that's pretty decent. Here we have the eggs, and of course there's going to be different kinds and different brands to go with. Usually I try to stick around the $1.95, $1.50 range. They have a 6-pack style here of large eggs. That's about 148 yen. And then you go down here, and then they have medium pack of eggs for 198 yen. And then if you go down here, they have large for 218 yen. So I'm going to cop the 218 yen big ones because I eat eggs basically every day. here we have some at $1.87. Vitamin D. So these ones are strong with vitamin D. And I'm not sure why they're cheaper. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 in both pack. Huh. Okay, I'll go with the cheaper one this time. We'll see. So here we have some milk, and there's a lot of different styles of milk from different farms. The thing you got to be aware for though is just watch out for those, right? Because those are going to be pretty much like whole milk, and I think that's why I originally thought that milk in Japan tasted better, was because I was always buying whole milk. So this is some Hokkaido milk, which looks pretty good. I've heard Hokkaido milk is really delicious. It's only $1.98, so I might get that and give that a shot. And here we have the Meiji Oishi milk, which is the one I'm pretty used to getting. And this guy's about $1.77, so about 10 cents more. I think I'm going to try the Hokkaido milk this time. Here we have the bread, and bread varies. It comes in packs of 8, packs of 4. It comes in packs of 2. I've even seen packs of 2. Some come with the crust cut off already, which is kind of weird, or it's just really white crust. I got this kind last time for $1.89, which is like some kind of whole wheat bread. Which is good, you know, because just especially trying to get like whole wheat and stuff like you might be used to, you can, but you will pay a little bit more. So if you look at this whole wheat loaf for 6 pieces, you get $1.89. But if you can tell, the pieces are quite thick. So the pieces are quite thick. Full loaf style of bread, and this is 500 yen, so it's quite a markup, and I don't even think it's sliced. So here we have some different things like butter prices and stuff like that. Some Hokkaido butter is going to run you about $3.68. Philadelphia cream cheese, so you guys can get your cream cheese and things like that. Hotel margarine, $3.49. That's the one that my roommate used to always buy. Things like Parmesan cheese, $3.97. Whatever you fancy. Here we have some cheese, so pizza cheese, a pack. It's pretty comparable to back home. We have some cheese slices, $1.98, $1.98. I used to eat these cheese slices, but I don't eat those things anymore, so some prices on cheese for you guys. Grape yogurt on sale. Some of your Danone yogurt, $1.98 for a 4-pack, so again, I think it's pretty comparable to back home. Cereal, you have some Kellogg's, Honey Nut, Crunch, some Winnie the Pooh cereal. Here we go down, we have some corn, Frosty, so some Tony the Tiger Kellogg's. Here's some cocoa, chocolate puff stuff. And down here we have your more adult cereal, but it's all Kellogg's pretty much. I think Kellogg's has the cereal market down. This is $2.78. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get this shit right now. It's really cheap. This is rice pudding. Sweet. One of my staples I always get is Zara soba or just buckwheat soba. It's really cheap, so I'm definitely gonna get one of these. There's udon as well, but I really love the flavor of soba, so I just get one of these packs. And they have tons in there, so I'm gonna get one of these sobas. Anyway, guys, that was a little bit of my shopping trip. I ended up going a little bit over budget because I splurged and bought some things like beers and things like that. So it ended up coming about to 4,000 yen. But just to show you, you know, you can do a good week's worth of grocery shopping for, you know, 3,000 to 4,000 yen without being too strict. You know, it's, you know, if you start cooking with Japanese vegetables and things like that, it's going to be way cheaper. Just because a lot of the times imported vegetables are going to be a lot more expensive. You know, and then if you just know what day to buy the right meats, or if you go at a time where it's discounted, you guys can get that too. So you'll probably maybe have to change your diet a little bit in terms of things that you're maybe you're used to eating or not used to eating. So you might have to adapt it a bit, but you know, grocery shopping in Japan is its own adventure. You guys will learn a lot, and you'll have some fun experimenting and making your own special takes on Japanese dishes. But anyway, I know this video was really long. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, in the comments down below, let me know what's your favorite Japanese food. Mine is miso katsu, so I love making miso katsu with some aka miso sauce. Anyway, thanks guys, and please comment, please follow my Facebook page, and you guys can ask me questions there, or follow me on Twitter at EOB1. All the links are down below. じゃあね。